Now, your Big 2 Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Mayer. He warns you first.
Well, here's the good news out there. We do have a little bit of rainfall. The bad news is it's a little bit. We're talking a couple of isolated storms into the Davis Mountains, south of Marfa and Alpine, and, well, that's about it. For the rest of us, continuing to stay clear and dry, though we're going to keep a close eye on those couple of storms, as there is a chance for these to spread just a little bit further to the south over the next couple of hours. But big picture, well, most of us are seeing the same thing. Those clear skies, all of that sunshine, and the dry weather. And speaking of dry, this is still an issue for us. We've been taking a look at that water vapor satellite imagery. Shows you if we can actually support a little bit of cloud cover, and with all of those dusty sandy colors, it's the same answer essentially every single day. Just too dry out there, at least up in the atmosphere, but a little bit of a different story down here at the surface. Dew points not too bad, 50s to 60s. It's enough that we at least have those rain chances down into the Davis Mountains, but not quite enough that we're going to see anything too widespread. We were hoping for that dry line to spur on some storms this weekend, but as far as the next couple of days, that's not the case. It's just more moisture moving in, going to make it feel just a little bit humid out there the next couple of days, but rain chances remaining few and far between moving forward. At least once we get past that small amount of activity we have to the south right now, everything is going to continue moving down south of I-10, and by the time we get to this evening, we sort of fizzle out. And from here on out, looking at those clear skies and those dry conditions heading into tomorrow morning, we're just going to keep it going. Same old, but is there any chance for some rain down the line? Well, not into Tuesday, not into Wednesday, but if we look far enough into the weekend, that's when we get that next chance for some storms out there. But it's a little ways away. Still have a while before we're going to see our next chance for some widespread rainfall. But the one thing we can enjoy is this big drop in temperatures, down about 10 to 15 degrees for most of us in West Texas, and that is a massive change. But of course, we pretty much had nowhere to go but down. Look at where we were yesterday. 108 degrees, tied the record of 108, and as we move into the work week, yes, we do see that downwards trend, but that still has us in the mid to upper 90s. It's still plenty hot out there, just nowhere near as bad as it was this weekend. The triple digits aren't even gone. We still have those down to the south, 102 in Big Bend, 104 in Presidio, so still not completely out of the woods when it comes to that heat, but at least we're not seeing record-setting highs. Instead, things looking a little bit closer to where they should be. 97 degrees, that was our high temperature so far today at Midland International. 94, what we expect here into late June. So starting to get a little bit closer to average, and certainly feeling a lot cooler than we were this weekend. But how long does all of that stick around? Well, these winds are continuing to come out of the south, bringing some more of that warming in our forecast. And we'll be looking at some gusty winds as we move through the rest of this evening into tomorrow morning. 15 to 20 mile per hour wind speeds all coming out of the south. And, well, what does that mean for us heading into tomorrow morning? Going to be on the warm side, mid to upper 70s for most early on Tuesday for those overnight lows, and then Tuesday afternoon we're getting closer and closer to triple-digit highs. We do even have a couple of those. 100 in Carlsbad, real close. 99 in Jal, 98 Andrews, Big Spring. Same story along I-20, upper 90s into the Central Basin, couple of hundreds as we drop further down to the south into the Trans-Pecos, 101 there in Pecos, Red Bluff, Balmorhea, but at least none of these are record-setting highs. They're within reason here for the beginning of the new summer season, and it just continues that way all through the rest of the work week, hovering right around 100 degrees. Never quite reach it, but staying really close. And then the weekend comes and brings some big changes. On Saturday, we drop down to the lower 90s, bring a little bit of cloud cover, and then here's our big hope. Saturday into Sunday, get that chance for some more thunderstorms back in the forecast, keep the cooler weather going all the way through the weekend. Highs staying in the lower 90s. It does warm up a bit by the end of the extended forecast, but at least we get that little break there Saturday and Sunday, and that next chance for rainfall, so we'll continue to keep a close eye on that as we head towards the weekend.
You know, it's kind of weird, too, John, that you can actually feel the difference between 97 and 106. I mean, the difference when you're just outside is like incredible.
It really is. It's like night and day, in this case, literally. It's just incredible to see. 97, if this was the middle of February, we would say that is wow. But by this time, nah, it's not bad.
Yeah, chance of rain, though. Chance of rain weekend.